Hello, film lovers and fellow cinephiles. It is I, Cinephile Mike, your friendly neighborhood cinephile, here with day 66 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts and the penultimate day of Documentary Week plus one. Yes, it is day 7, and I am here with Shaunak Sen's All That Breathes. Nominated for Best Documentary not only at the Oscars, but also for the BAFTA and the Independent Spirit Award, All That Breathes is a touching documentary about the Kite brothers, Mohammed Saud and Nadim Shahzad. And along with them, their young protege and colleague, Salik Rehman, they work together and dedicate their lives to saving the wildlife, specifically the kite birds that are all over their homeland of New Delhi, India. Now, this is an inspiring story because these three focus all of their energies on saving these carnivorous birds of prey that are very sacred birds and not only critical to the ecosystem, but also to the cultural beliefs of the people. Now, the documentary explains that it is said that if you feed the kites by offering them meat and they take it, you will earn sawab, or religious credit. If the kite birds eat the meat that you have offered, they will also be eating away your difficulties and leading you to a better life. These birds, which were so prominent, have unfortunately begun to deplete in quantity. Now, this is what these three believe is their calling. They will do whatever is necessary to save these birds, even if it means wading into bitter, cold waters in their air-polluted country to save a fallen kite, swim it back, and take it back to their clinic, which is in a run-down building. It should be said that it almost seems that this documentary is about the kites, but it actually really isn't. The real focus of this documentary is about these three men trying to save their country's wildlife against such unfortunate odds. Be it the challenges that come with their country being war-torn, the air pollution that is poisoning their feathered friends and the people as well, or the lack of funds and materials needed to do their work. But no matter the challenge, these three do not falter, and Sen does a fine job of capturing all of the action, as well as the gorgeous shots of the bird in flight. In fact, at times, their majesty is such a gorgeous counterpoint to the polluted and garbage-filled landscape on the ground that is covered with rats and other wildlife that Sen shoots as the opening and sporadically intercuts this footage throughout the film to really show how, the land is populated and impacted by all of these external conditions. This film serves as both a love letter to nature and also a stern reminder of how important it is to take care of our environment. Not to be cheesy and quote Disney here, but there is a circle of life and every living thing serves its purpose. And All That Breathes reminds us of this without being too heavy-handed or pandering. Now, for me, I did enjoy watching this documentary. I give this a very solid 4 out of 5 stars. The only reason I really couldn't even go to the 5th star is because as I'm following along this journey, it kind of gets cut short with some changes and some things that I don't want to say here and spoil the documentary for those that watch it. But if you feel a little unsatisfied at the end, but a good reason for being unsatisfied, you'll see what I mean if you go out and watch All That Breathes. Now, given that I have seen all 5 of the documentaries nominated for the Oscars, because the one that's coming tomorrow was not, I have to say in my honest opinion, I think it's going to come down to this one, All That Breathes, and A House Made of Splinters. But we will know in about a month. So, if you haven't caught All That Breathes yet, you're lucky. It recently just dropped on HBO Max the other day. So, take a look at All That Breathes, and I will see everybody tomorrow for the final day of Documentary Week plus one with the story behind Ziggy Stardust himself, David Bowie, as I take a look at Moon Age Daydream. Until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.